scrim,
Yeah.
and then
Which
the
would have
paper,
nails.
which would have nails, and then the paper, and then the tacking of the finishing, the tape around the edges. Yes.
Scrim is plaster, so it's canvas.
It's canvas. It's canvas. Yes.
So both,
Yes.
so wall hangings and wallpaper both have canvas,
Behind
but
them.
there probably weren't enough nails to indicate damask.
Exactly. That was, and they weren't paced properly, and he
Yeah.
said the tension wouldn't
So
have
you
been
still
right,
get the,
and you would have had wrinkles and bubbles and so on and so forth. Whereas with the
it
paper,
was the lack of nails.
it was the lack of nails. Yes, the lack of nail holes, just completely
Sorry.
inconsistent with. No, it's
No, I'm
good.
quite interested
It's
from
good.
practical
It's
point.
medical. Whenever we get together, we end up talking like this.
It would appear that there's a series of nail holes
Yes.
that would imply a series of applications rather than a one-off application. It looks like to me that you've had several
Well,
incidents.
I have to
of
say that Jim
application.
wasn't of that view.
Yes, but
Uh,
I mean you can have, but you can actually tell the dates, what
Yeah.
goes with what.
Yeah.
If there were other alternatives,
Yeah.
the nails, you know, you can often tell when one hanging was done and when another one was done, if you sort of mean.
Yeah.
So if there were,
You could, yes, we would know.
But there would have been more nails for a
Yes,
tax, I should say,
yes,
for a-
yes, exactly, exactly.
look-
And they,
Sorry,
No.
they look a little low.
well,
They
precisely,
want
and
to be higher and
with the
with
cloth, they would have needed to be higher,
Mm.
and they would have been more regimented because that's what produces the tension, the perfect
perfect.
fit, if you like, to keeping the cloth absolutely smooth. Yes, yes, exactly.
So is there a row missing along the top? There's something
Basically,
obscuring the top row, isn't there? That white,
yeah.
whatever it is.
The
yes.
white,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes. So the other physical evidence is, just to remind you, I did all the measurement. We knew that it was about 108 centimeters high and 64.5 wide, which is much more compatible with, I should give it to you in inches, it makes more sense. Much more compatible with the width of a wallpaper than with the width of a silk, which range, it isn't true that they're all 21 inches, but they range from sort of 19 to maybe 22, whereas wallpaper is slightly wider. The repeat, as I say, was half drop with 2 main repeats. And the design, this vertical emphasis, some asymmetric details, and the residue on the wall, we should be looking at the other image, the residue on the wall that you saw before could be the pigment from the paper leaching in to the plaster, because the damask, for those of you who weave, I don't need to say it, will know it's absolutely even. The only thing you're seeing is a different weave structure. That wouldn't create a kind of embossed effect on the wall because there are no areas of the damask that are thicker than other areas. So all of these things were written up into the report, and I have to say we started in 1997, I think, and there were various series of English Heritage were very good to work with, because it didn't just accept, you have to argue the case and show your evidence and so on and so forth. Now at the same time, Richard Lee, who's the archaeologist at English Heritage, was involved with this, and very interestingly he did his own drawing of what he thought he saw on the wall, and then I've given you the text as well, and then he created it into a pattern.